Hey friends, Kris here. Come on into my kitchen. Glad to have you with us today. We're talking for a couple of weeks on the theme, I don't care anymore. Did you hear me say that? Well, I wish that was true because I'm like probably you. I've got a lot of needless cares that I don't need to worry about. Jesus said in John 14:1, let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. You believe in God, believe also in me. Well, if you have faith in God, you shouldn't have to have a bunch of cares in your life. Let not your heart be troubled. Do you have heart trouble? Well, let me talk about some needless cares. First of all, caring how perfect you are. Let me tell you that perfection is perfection. It's just a fiction book. Nobody can be perfect. When Jesus said, be perfect even as your Father in heaven is perfect, he was talking about being complete. He wasn't talking about being without flaws. You shouldn't lose sleep over being perfect. It's kind of like my paintings, if you've seen them. Yeah, they're not perfect. I don't spend tedious hours trying to make every brushstroke detailed right. You say, well, other people care. Yeah, but I don't care because it's my painting and it's just as long as it pleases me, that's what matters. Don't have an ulcer worried over whether your boss thinks it's done perfect, whether your pastor or your teacher or your girlfriend or boyfriend thinks that you are perfect. You're not. Get over it. Second, caring how proper you are. Now, I know you should use manners, but I'm not going to be a prude about it. I might put my elbows up on the table. I don't know where the salad fork goes. I don't know where the dessert fork goes. I don't want to be proper. I don't care anymore. One time Jesus' disciples failed to wash their hands according to the Jewish etiquette before they ate supper. Well, the Pharisees had a conniption over it. So many people have to consult the rule book even to step out the door in the morning. Paul had been like that when he was Saul of Tarsus. Concerning the law, a Pharisee. Concerning the righteousness of the law, blameless. Let me tell you something. Blameless is a lot of work. And then third, there are those who are caring how pretty you are. We spend billions of dollars trying to gussy ourselves up, dress ourselves up and make ourselves perfect and pretty, but for who? Come on, we spend time trying to impress people we don't like and people that we don't even know and people that are never going to reciprocate that care to us. So drop it. Proverbs 31 verse 30, listen to this. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Now, you need to do everything you can to look as good as you can, but there's a point where you have to understand you can only go so far. You got a gap between your teeth. God gave you that. That's what makes you you. And people who are true friends will accept you warts and all. So don't worry about how pretty you are. And then number 4, there are those who care how prepared they are. It's important to be prepared. The flood's going to come. Make sure you build your life on a rock. But I was in a church one time and they were having diets and everybody was reporting on how many pounds they lost. And I went to another place. They just had a Dave Ramsey seminar, which is a good thing, but everybody was coming to church every night worried about what their credit rating was. Now, I got a good credit rating, but could I look in the camera and tell you today, I don't care anymore. Listen to this little poem. Said the robin to the sparrow, I should really like to know why these anxious human beings rush about and worry so. Said the sparrow to the robin, friend, I think that it must be that they have no heavenly Father such as cares for you and me. We need to cast our care on him, understand and consider the sparrows. They don't toil, they don't spin, they don't go to spin doctors. There's not a spin machine. They just trust God and throw their cares away. And then number 5, caring how prized or how appreciated you are. I care about that. I wish I could truly say I don't care anymore because I do care about a lot of these things, but you don't need to. If you're going to do it, Colossians 3:23, whatsoever you do, do it heartily as unto the Lord and not to men. And in 1 Corinthians 4 and 5, there's a day coming when the secret things are going to be brought to light, and it says, then shall every man have praise of God. He's the final, has the final say on everything. He appreciates you. You may not get your name on the cover of Charisma magazine, but God knows who you are and where you are. So cast your care on him. Kris here. Hope you're enjoying this series. Like if you like, comment, share it with a friend, and tune in tomorrow as we talk more on I Don't Care Anymore.